what's up? This is Brandon, and I'm going to do a reaction to WatchMojo.com, their top 10 best 90s TV theme songs. Now, I'm a 90s baby. I was born in 1990, so I grew up throughout the entire 90s, and so a lot of these theme songs are going to just be iconic to me. It's going to be awesome to watch this video. The thumbnail for this video is the Power Rangers, so it's morphin' time. So I know Power Rangers is going to be number one. Everybody knows the Power Rangers theme song. Everybody knows the Power Rangers theme song. It's so recognizable. I'm thinking there's also probably going to be Family Matters, Full House, probably The Simpsons will be in there. And I'm hoping that this video doesn't get copyright strike just because they're probably going to be playing snippets of the songs, and I don't want to get copyrighted, so I might have to do a little bit of editing to a point where I don't get copyright strike. But yeah, let's do this video. This fun little video of the top 10 best 90s TV theme songs. Let's do it. Might get an ad, so hold on.
That beat. Here we go.
Oh.
Welcome to
friggin'
WatchMojo. And today we're
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, yeah.
our picks for the top 10 90s TV theme songs.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oh my goodness. Bill. Yep. Never watched 90210 though, so I can't, comment on that one. EX. Man, there's so many freaking just.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most memorable theme songs from our favorite 1990s TV series. We'll only be looking at shows that premiered in the 90s, so shows like The Simpsons, which ran for all of the 90s but only debuted in 1989, will not be included.
Oh, okay.
Which theme song brings back the most memories for you?
Oh man, I don't know.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
Alright, let's move on. Come on, let's go.
Number 10.
That 70s show. I never watched that 70s show.
Season, the 1972 song In the Street by Big Star.
Never watched it.
Shortened and covered by Cheap Trick for the purposes of the show. And the rest is history.
I mean, I've heard the theme song before, but I've never watched the show.
To the tune. That 70s show was very popular in its time and definitely had a hand in launching a number of careers for its actors. The theme song resonates with fans and casual viewers alike, and it's easy to see why. It's loud 70s rock and insanely catchy. Viewers are bound to sing along and get hyped for the episode ahead.
Yeah, I've heard the
Number
song.
9, The
X-Files. Never watched the X-Files either.
Nearly 30 years ago. Yes, 30. And its theme song is still recognizable, even to those who weren't old enough to watch it at the time, and to those who weren't even born yet.
I know the theme. Everybody knows the theme song.
It was even released as a single and remixed a number of times. The echoey opening bars were actually created by accident by composer Mark Snow.
Cool.
In his frustrations in the process of composing, Snow accidentally turned on an echo effect, which is what ultimately made it so evocative of mystery and sci-fi.
And I put my hand, actually my elbow, forearm, on the keyboard, and there was this sound effect of this echo.
While Mulder and Scully could never be forgotten, the theme song is what's really left its mark in pop culture.
Yeah, it became an iconic
theme
song.
Memed to death. Okay, maybe that's a part of it.
Oh, sorry, I gotta add. Hold on.
Hot beach, eating out in cold refreshment. That's chill.
Alright.
Number 8.
Mighty Morphin Power. Not number 1.
Saturday morning.
Oh man, I love Power Rangers, man.
Nothing better.
I grew up with Power Rangers was my childhood.
Endless. And with this selection came a whole lot of awesome theme songs.
After 10,000 years I'm free.
The opening notes
Dude,
of
you just
Power
rock out to
Rangers,
that theme
though,
song,
have
dude.
to be among the esteemed favorites. As its electric guitar reached a crescendo, cheers for the crime fighters rang in. Go, go, Power Rangers! And we once again found ourselves in the invigorating world of the iconic Teenagers with Attitude.
Yep. Just gets you hyped up, man.
Widespread use in
Like,
the 90s for theme songs.
most
And this
iconic
one
Power
never
Rangers theme song of all
disappointed.
time.
Composer Ron Wasserman really knew what he was doing. Number 7, X-Men. Here's
X-Men,
another
never watched
90s
X-Men.
masterpiece. This one co-composed by the aforementioned Ron Wasserman. The X-Men theme song is yet another exciting intro to a superhero franchise. The 90s really rocked.
I just don't
out
want to get
some of our
copyright strike. I think they play a little bit of the clip so
including
you don't. I
Spider-Man
don't
and
know.
Batman. And despite the awesomeness of those two themes, the X-Men opening is arguably the most memorable of the three. Its masterful use of the synthesizer makes for an incredible and distinct intro, the perfect way to present the characters, not to mention how darn cool it makes them look. There are just some tunes that can never be topped, and this is definitely one of them. Number 6, Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain.
Hey Brain, what do you want to do tonight?
We're Pinky
10 points
and the
to whoever
Brain,
replied with,
brain,
"The same
brain,
thing we do
brain."
every night, Pinky.
I like that
Try
song.
to take over the world. The exploits of Pinky and the Brain were always entertaining, but if you happen to not know this, the theme song would definitely clear it up.
Pinky and the Brain.
One is a genius, the other's insane.
It introduces the titular characters and their ongoing
I used to watch
battles
Pinky and the
take
Brain
over
a lot,
world,
too.
which is pretty much everything you need to know.
For each night is done, and when will be unfurled by the dawning of the sun.
According to creator Tom Ruger, the characters were actually inspired by the unusual personalities of a pair of producers on his earlier show, Tiny Toon Adventures.
Huh.
Eddie Fitzgerald and Tom Minton, we salute you.
And Pinky and the Brain, 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 brain.
Narf.
Number 5.
Animaniacs, oh my goodness.
The Animaniacs are another nostalgic
The
throwback to the exciting world
Animaniacs.
of 90s
Yep.
cartoons. Much like the previous entry, the theme song blatantly announces the premise of the show. They're Animaniacs and its characters, of which there are many, including
Yep.
Pinky and the Brain.
It's time for Animaniacs, and we're saving to the max.
There's even a quick cameo of then President Bill Clinton playing the saxophone, which
There is.
let's be honest, not the strangest thing we've seen in cartoons.
Oh, there is. I didn't notice
The series
that.
followed directly after the success of Tiny Toon Adventures, with many of the same writers and producers moving over to this project. Oh man, us 90s
Then
kids
Tiny Toon
reveled
Adventures,
into
yep.
younger versions of famous cartoons.
These are
Anyone
more like
remember
cartoon
Muppet
themes.
Babies? Let's just head over
But,
to the
okay.
next entry before we get carried away. Number 4,
SpongeBob, dude.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Does anyone not know who lives in a pineapple industry?
Everybody
at
knows
this point?
SpongeBob's
This
theme.
may seem like it should fall outside of our list. However, SpongeBob SquarePants premiered in 1999.
That's true.
SpongeBob's theme song is arguably one of the most upbeat and uplifting ones out there. Have you ever not sung along? Case in point.
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
Apparently, the oil painting in the beginning of the title song was found by creator and animator Steven Hillenburg in a thrift store and dubbed Painty the Pirate.
Funny.
Hillenburg's lips are those featured on the pirate, however, they are not the ones singing. That honor went to voice actor Patrick Pinney.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Number 3.
Oh, Pokemon.
Have you ever heard of this?
How did I
game
not guess
called
Pokemon, dude?
Probably not. It's a super tiny franchise.
Dude, everybody
Even
knows the opening of
90s
Pokemon
kids
too.
Don't remember it.
Everybody.
The enormous world of Pokemon became a lot more accessible to Americans with the premiere of the American televised version in 1997.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Its theme song
Like,
is incredibly
everybody knows that
nostalgic
song,
for many
dude.
of us. And let's face it, it's also
These are like
incredibly
cartoon themes,
corny.
though.
But that's
Any
what
more
I love
TV
about
shows?
it.
I know it's no destiny, Pokemon.
The Pocket Monsters have really invaded pop
knows.
culture since then, with multiple spin-offs and one, at times hazardous, mobile app. Nothing made its impact like the original.
If you don't walk out in the
Pokemon,
street, it's
though,
not
and
hazardous.
always have a place in the
So.
hearts of Pokemon masters.
Another ad, hold on.
With the touch of a button, control shades, security, lighting, and audio-visual. It's
Number 2,
Friends.
You
Never
can't
watched Friends,
clap
but I know the
4
theme
times in a row
song.
Without thinking of this one. Arguably the biggest sitcom of the 90s, Friends created an earworm for decades to come.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
Fun fact, American rock band
Everybody knows
R.E.M. was asked for one of their songs to be used for the show, but they declined. Warner Brothers had no choice but to
Never
choose
seen an
the
episode of
only
Friends,
available
not one.
band on Warner
Not
Brothers
one.
Records, the Rembrandt.
I just never was
Honestly,
interested in
we're
it.
glad they did. We couldn't imagine the tune performed by anyone else. Not very long after, the band actually ended up adding verses and released the song as a single. Now it's completely impossible to forget it, and it's easily one of the few show openings we never skip. It's catchy as all heck.
Yep. Fresh Prince.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick,
More than likely.
here are some honorable mentions. South Park. Going down to South Park, gonna have ourselves a time.
Going down south, I'm gonna have
I never watched South Park, so I don't
Friendly
know.
faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation.
Family Guy. Those good old
That
fashioned
counts, yeah.
values.
Family Guy.
Dexter's Laboratory. In
Yep,
it,
Dexter's
the
Lab.
smartest boy you've ever seen. The Magic School Bus. It
Yep,
was
there's a
never
lot of
normal
honorable
field
mentions.
trip with the Frizz.
You might get baked into a pie on the magic school bus. Step inside, it's a wild ride.
The Powerpuff Girls.
Yep.
Sugar, Spice, Everything Nice, and Chemical X.
has dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, The
Fresh
Fresh
Prince of
Prince
Bel-Air.
of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
You all know this had to be number 1.
I'll tell you in a second.
It's nearly impossible to find someone who doesn't know it by heart.
My life got twisted
Upside down. Like to take a moment, just sit right there. I don't know all the words, but I know like
The song is
90%.
titled Yo Home to Bel-Air and was written, composed, and produced by Quincy Jones, Will Smith, and DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Right, look, listen to what I got so far. I just need one last line.
It explains the premise of the show in perhaps the most entertaining way possible. How Will went from West Philadelphia to living in a fancy Bel-Air mansion.
in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days.
Of course, we'll never forget Uncle Phil, Aunt Viv, and the gang. But the theme song is what has really stuck around all these years.
Yeah, everybody knows
We
the
don't know
theme
what
song.
makes it so darn catchy. The lyrics, the beat. What we do know is the story all about how Will's life was flipped-turned upside down.
Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there.
Like how he does that flip walk. He just walks up to the house.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, but I was gonna say at the end there, I have not seen one single episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm sure it's funny, and it was probably one of the greatest sitcoms of the 90s. But I'd never seen a single episode. Just wasn't interested in watching it. Just wasn't interested. I know the theme song. Everybody knows the theme song. But I expected Family Matters to be on there. I expected Full House to be on there. It did a lot of cartoons, which was weird. I mean, you could have done like a best 90s cartoons theme list, but this was like more 90s TV, which also includes cartoons, but I feel like other ones could have been on there. But let me know your list of 90s TV theme songs that you think should have been on this list, or if you think the list was good. Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if this is your first time viewing, please click that subscribe button for more. This is Brandon. Thanks for watching. Peace.